It is said one warrior will defeat 20, and the multitudes will fall before it.
The Dark Saber is a unique and ancient lightsaber in the Star Wars universe, known for its distinctive black-bladed appearance and its connection to the Mandalorian people. The Dark Saber was created by Tar Vizsla, the first Mandalorian Jedi. Tar Vizsla crafted the Dark Saber using a black kyber crystal. Tar Vizsla likely imbued the crystal with his own Mandalorian heritage and warrior spirit, giving the blade its distinctive black color. The Dark Saber's hilt was characterized by its flat blade resembling a traditional sword more than a cylinder hilts of standard lightsabers. After Tar Vizsla's time, the Dark Saber became a symbol of leadership among the Mandalorians. It was passed down through generations, and each wielder contributed to its history and significance within the Mandalorian culture. The leader can be challenged by anyone in a duel for the Dark Saber, and the victor will wield the saber and become the leader of Mandalore. The Dark Saber played a pivotal role during the Mandalorian Civil War, a conflict between the pacifist New Mandalorians led by Duchess Satine and the traditionalist Death Watch. Pre Vizsla, a descendant of Tar Vizsla, wielded the Dark Saber as the leader of Death Watch. He aimed to restore Mandalore's warrior culture and overthrow the pacifist Mandalorian government. Darth Maul challenged Pre Vizsla in a Mandalorian traditional duel for the Mandalorian leadership. After defeating Pre Vizsla, Darth Maul claimed the Dark Saber and ruled Mandalore for a brief period before being overthrown by Darth Sidious. Maul eventually returned to Mandalore to lure Anakin and Obi-Wan into a trap, but was encountered by Ahsoka, the 501st Battalion, and the Night Owls led by Bo-Katan. Ahsoka defeated Maul and Bo-Katan reclaimed Mandalore, but the Dark Saber was not seen or claimed. The Dark Saber eventually ended up in the hands of Sabine Wren during the Phoenix Squadron's adventure to Dathomir. Sabine was trained by Kanan Jarrus to wield the Dark Saber to unite the Mandalorian clans. She challenged Gar Saxon in a duel in which she was victorious and was able to reunite the Mandalorian clans to fight against the Galactic Empire's occupation on their home world. She later passed the Dark Saber to Bo-Katan Kryze. Under her rule, she surrendered the Dark Saber in order to make a deal with Moff Gideon to save Mandalore. However, Moff Gideon decided to destroy Mandalore because he sees them as a threat. Later on, Din Djarin defeats Moff Gideon in a duel to save Grogu. Din is victorious and tries to pass the saber to Bo-Katan, but Moff Gideon reminds Din and Bo that through Mandalorian tradition, the saber must be won in combat.
It belongs to you.
No, it belongs to her.
She can't take it. It must be won in battle.
Din loses to a droid that looks like General Grievous.
Fine addition to my collection.
But Bo-Katan defeats the droid and saves Din Djarin. She gains the respect of the Children of the Watch, a more traditional Mandalorian clan that never removes their helmets and follows the old traditional ways. In the Siege of Mandalore from Moff Gideon's reign, she uses the Dark Saber to lead the Mandalorians into battle against Moff Gideon and his Imperial stormtroopers that are wearing Beskar armor. During her battle against Moff Gideon uses his Beskar Dark Trooper strength to destroy the Dark Saber. Eventually, Din, Grogu, and Bo-Katan defeat Moff Gideon and his troops to reclaim Mandalore. In my opinion, the Dark Saber needs to be reforged to keep the lineage and tradition alive. It was unjustly served during the Mandalorian Season 3 since it was jokingly passed over by a droid. The finale could have ended with Din being captured and taken to Gideon's ship with some of the clones. Bo-Katan and Grogu make an attempt to save Din, but they destroyed the remaining clones and guards. Bo-Katan can use the Dark Saber to reunite all the missing clans and reshape Mandalore. What do you guys think? Should the Dark Saber make a comeback? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for future content. And as always, may the Force be with you always.
Mandalore! Mandalore! Mandalore!